much of a rat, a slimy little snake, do you think Ellen Historian is? Well, that's what we're to find out today. I just came back from finishing my stream, went to the gym, and about to head home. I get pinged. I see hate comments and brigading. Just the entire video talking shit about me. And you know what? As content creators, that's how it be, right? You farm the drama. You want to cover the controversies. You see the viewership, you invoke my name and talk about ReZero, you're bound to get views. How desperate and shameless can we actually get? I saw a bit of the video, and I couldn't help but just be so fucking frustrated in how dishonest and disingenuous the presentation of my content is becoming. Clipped out of context, doesn't even try to watch the entire fucking video. Probably got sent the fucking tier list by hate watchers of mine who are probably just blind ReZero fucking glazers. That has an issue because I dare to speak my authentic fucking truth. And I'm gonna watch this video real fucking quick and tell you my actual fucking opinions about how I feel about this entire thing and come to a conclusion. Is Ellen Historian a slimy little fucking snake? Let's find out.
So apparently, Kaka is talking shit about ReZero. Is this true?
I'm talking shit about the fandom. I'm talking shit about the annoying fucking retards that make my life a fucking nightmare. I've done nothing but speak wonders about ReZero Season 4. Criticizing when it needs to be, because I do think the direction is lacking in terms of story presentation. That's nitpicking though. I think I placed this at the top of the tier list pretty much every fucking week and said nothing but like good things about the product. But when it comes to, again, the fucking fandom, again, this is an immediate fucking disingenuous way of framing who I am. People actually think I'm a ReZero hater. Really? Is that the case?
Is saying that he puts Wistoria above ReZero's final
Yeah, I do.
episode. And this
I think that Wistoria, what it accomplished in season 2, pretty much like the culmination and the climax of like the biggest important things just blowing up versus core 1 of season 4, which is essentially set up as we get into the meaty, juicy, girthy content for the fucking redemption arc as we always in ReZero. Like, just be honest with me for a second. The people who are just saying this, that ReZero is great no matter what, are light novel readers who appreciate the story so much that they're walking backwards and don't even try to look at the fucking anime. You understand what I'm saying? To be able to look at animation, because guess what? We're rating a fucking anime. And to be able to impartially separate your bias towards a story and look at the fucking presentation through production value, that is this tier list. That's what this is. I do think that Wistoria Season 2 was that fucking amazing. And you know what? If you're gonna say shonen slop, you know, you're right. It is shonen. It's all that action unga bunga aura farming. But let me ask you something. Don't you think this is actually more impressive? That shonen slop, broken, busted story that has nowhere near like the depth of ReZero's writing is somehow able to move me and many others simply through providing production value and executing said story to be able to uplift the source material. That's what I'm talking about in this. It's that simple.
is the final spring tier list. What is this, a tier list for like all of these anime as like their whole, or only the conclusion of the series? Is he only talking about episode 11 for ReZero?
Why don't you watch the fucking tier list and find out for yourself instead of being clipped out of context?
Core 1 or the entire core of ReZero? I don't know. Whole. And this is where it starts, right? This is grabbing ReZero. I wonder, what does he have to say?
Bro skips the entirety. Of course, I don't expect him to watch a fucking 56-minute video. But just jumps to the fucking end. Okay.
What does he have to say? What is his issue with ReZero?
Finally, ReZero. Yeah. ReZero?
Wait. Okay, first, what do we disagree with? Okay, this is great. It's not peak tier. Is great as highest tier? Really? All of these stuff on the same level? Nippon is like the highest level. War Mystery's highest level. Why is Tensor this high? Neither Girl found this high. Which I'm fine with this high. Obviously ReZero is high. Demons?
He has a weird fucking bias against Tensura, I realized too. I don't know why, but he actually despises Tensura.
See, in Demons, I feel like Demons was like one of the hardest and most boring things to react to. Not that it's
That's crazy. Demons of the, like, are you serious? I think Studio Bones is actually fucking killing it with this storytelling. I think that Damon's, even like the exposition like setup episodes. Like sometimes I'm just so fucking locked into the world building and like the mysteries of breaking seal and what's going on with like the people missing. Like I just enjoy it.
Bad inherently. It's just like the pacing is genuinely terrible, very slow, and there was nothing really that interesting about it outside of Yoru and Asa. Like the power systems, it's okay. The mysteries are okay. I'm kind of confused as to like why Yoru didn't ask Asa and the what was the clan called again that Asa's part of, like why he didn't ask the reason as to the massacre in the village. Like I'm so confused. I feel like it doesn't make like that makes sense. And it was just like, honestly, out of everything we reacted to last spring, this was like the hardest, and you could tell the chat was not into it either. Whenever we watched
yeah, because you're pandering toward your fucking chat. Is Ellen Historian the type of person that basically is audience captured by whoever like appeals to him the most and then basically goes off of their opinions to validate them? Like, I don't care if people in my chat are talking shit or saying something is boring. I'm just gonna fucking watch it and put it out there. Like, this is like an assumption that I've had for a while. And I think he is absolutely fucking captured by the ReZero fandom. I'm pretty sure he labels himself as like an ambassador for the fandom. See, the difference between me and most people is that I think fandoms are fucking lame. I'm my own person. I'm gonna get my opinion out there. And it turns out my opinions are so fucking important. People gotta try to fucking farm some clips off of me. But guess what? The product speaks for itself. Like, it's just like, it's hard to take criticisms about ReZero or lack of criticisms about ReZero seriously when your entire fucking thing is like, you are ReZero blind glazer. You are light novel and you're glazing before it even begins with the rest of the fandom. Like, I can't take someone's opinion like that actually seriously then about the actual anime. We're not talking about the story. We're not talking about the fucking light novel. I'm talking about how the animation is presented.
Demons of the Shadow Realm. No one was like on point. Like no one was talking about the episode. You guys were talking about like different things. So I don't know.
I think it definitely goes up here. Now,
highest? I thought he put Wisteria above it.
Let's talk about this. This season of ReZero has made me realize how shameless, how annoying, and how much I fucking hate this fandom. Yeah.
Are we that bad? Are we that bad? I do think.
Are we that bad? Like, I'm not like saying like, are we that bad as in is ReZero fandom that bad? It's just like, why do you like put yourself in a situation where you are the face of the fandom? I don't know. To me, it's just always just fandoms are nothing but just a bunch of fucking losers that only watch one fucking thing and needs like their existence validated by just glazing that one thing. They can't comprehend people enjoying multiple things. Usually, again, these fucking hardcore fandom people, like their entire fucking existence is that fandom. They have no accomplishment, nothing actually compelling about their lives. Their entire fucking personality is a fucking show and how it's perceived by people. That's what I think about most fans. That's why I fucking hate it. I want nothing to do with it. I'm gonna do my own thing. But inevitably, as a content creator, people from said fandoms are going to come to the fucking videos and start engaging with me. That's the fucking issue. That's why I say, leave me alone. Go away.
The ReZero fandom is very annoying. True. But like, I feel like every fandom nowadays has gotten terrible, right? And at least, like, honestly, I would say the ReZero fandom is like a lot better than select few other ones. Sure,
like
it's full of elitists, right? It's full of people who love ReZero and they're very passionate about a work. But I feel like all series that really speak to people and people get attached to will have fandoms like this. Now,
yeah, it's called bad faith actors in any group of people. And I'm saying that in this season of anime, there has never been more fucking bad faith actors and annoying fucks coming into my video, my community, LARPing, trolling, rage baiting, trying to fucking glaze and over glaze, and then shit on me when I give my honest takes. That's the entire thing. Like, this argument that, yeah, fandom bad, but all fandom had bad people. I'm trying to say that ReZero in specific was the fucking most annoying, most obnoxious. Even though I'm out there just putting my fucking heart up for each reaction, the level of backseating, the level of just like condescending remarks, it is unreal. And I'm pretty sure I've made plenty of videos explaining that logic.
ReZero's different scale. No, I kind of agree with him on some points. I don't know, maybe I'm saying this because I'm on the inside, right? I don't face the wrath of ReZero fans.
Yeah, I wonder why. Play this part again.
Him on some points. I don't know, maybe I'm saying this because I'm on the inside, right? I don't face the wrath of ReZero fans. I've never been at gunpoint. I've been on the other side. I've been either the person holding the gun or like safe behind the gun man.
I wonder why. Have a bit of fucking awareness, bro. You are a blind fucking glazer that identifies himself as part of the fandom. Why are you surprised? Like, are you for real right now? You can't comprehend this shit? Because here's the thing about me. I do my own thing. I give no fucks about what other fandoms or what the popular sentiment is. I'm simply gonna give my fucking opinion of what I enjoyed. He's literally fucking self-reporting that he is just, hey man, I'm either holding the gun, I'm either hiding behind the gun, I've only been glazed because I only glazed ReZero, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with that inherently. The story is great, amazing. You want to glaze a light novel? I'll probably glaze it too if I read it. But when I'm here talking about the fucking anime and the way that the story is presented, which is a totally different thing from story alignment, again, a very important concept many people just cannot fucking comprehend. I give out a fucking hour-long video. Of course, these fucking retard monkeys aren't gonna watch it. They're just gonna jump to the end of the tier list and say, oh my god, Wistoria over ReZero. How could he do this? Oh my, I gotta fucking clip this and give it to Alan Historian because I know Alan Historian is gonna validate my feelings because he's a blind glazer like me, and because he's gonna say Kaka bad because he say ReZero bad, and then you say ReZero good. Now I'm a good boy. Now I feel like my time invested parading around with ReZero is justified. That's how I see you fucking retards. Genuinely. I think you're pathetic. I think you have no self-respect. I think you're an absolute fucking loser that probably relates to Subaru, the fucking loser before he got any development. Genuinely, this is how I feel about many ReZero people that come in with this hostile, obnoxious, condescending attitude about anyone that's trying to fucking speak their mind. Do you really think I'm grifting here? Genuinely. A guy that has like been known as like the ReZero milker glazer over like 400 fucking videos, poured my fucking heart out. I think I've put out more passion and effort into this series more than anyone on fucking YouTube in terms of anime reactors. Consider the type of person I am, what I've done. And I'm not saying that I'm entitled to immunity or blind glaze from the community. But if at this point what I've done, and you think that me speaking my honest thoughts are suddenly hating on the show without even trying to understand what I'm fucking saying, am I not just like entirely vindicated? It's right in front of you. You can't even fucking see it.
Right? Yes, like for example, some fandoms I would say are worse than ReZero's fandom would be Mushoku, the Mushoku fandom, the Lord of Mysteries fandom. Yes, I think the Lord of Mysteries fandom is way worse than the ReZero fandom.
Yeah, it turns out Mushoku Tensei is not airing right now. Lord of Mysteries came back for like 2 episodes and that was it. ReZero was the loudest and the most annoying this season. Like, why do you keep saying other fandom bad? Why are you being mad at ReZero? What is the context behind this video and my rant? Does he even understand what I'm even saying? When you skip to the last fucking part of a 50 fucking minute tier list after you get fucking, you're trying to clip me out of context for fucking views. Like, come on. What are we fucking doing?
What else? One Piece fandom has not been that kind to me, but I think I love the show. Any content creator within the sector at that, and they're like, please, historian, please keep reading it. All right, trust me, you're gonna love it. Even once you get to chapter 1,000 something, you're gonna love it. But really, I mean, I guess the ReZero fandom has a lot of LARPers, which can be an issue if they're trying to like argue seriously via their LARP, and it has elitists. But I don't think it's the worst. Maybe out of these, the only fandom I think is worse is like Lord of Mysteries. Everything else is eh.
There be the retards that's backseating me about PVs and spoilers when nothing's spoiled. It's literally, bro, just fucking bleep a retard. You think you're gonna get demonetized? If you don't censor retard, are the fucking woke leftists that's captured you gonna get mad at you? How dare you fucking not censor retard? Is that what's going on here? Just like this basically, most of the fandom is great, but it's always a vocal my PVs and spoilers when nothing
is getting backseated in PV and wait, what?
Let's talk about this. This season of ReZero has made me realize how shameless, how annoying, and how much I fucking hate this fandom. Whether it be the retards that's backseating me about PVs and spoilers when
okay, PVs and spoilers. I think the PVs did do a little bit of spoiling, at least. Not crazy amounts. Like, are there people telling him not to watch the PVs and go into the episode?
Here it is. Every fucking week, people come out and they start saying, you gotta stop watching the PVs, it's gonna spoil everything. Oh, and then you know what happens? Oh my god, I can't believe how much you've changed. You used to be my hero and now you're not even respecting our opinions. And our in this context is like fucking like 40 or 50 light novel readers who are the most fucking obnoxious, trying to like control me in a way that's so fucking parasocial and weird, while all the other anime only is just fucking having fun and watching it. It blows my fucking mind. Imagine trying to backseat me about my own fucking experience in the way that I want to watch it, and you get fucking mad because I'm not reacting in the way that you want to. And then you get fucking mad about it. Like, what are we doing here?
So it's blind. I think that's fair. But as a content creator, he should cover the PVs, right? Because it brings in views, it brings in money, and that's what matters at the end of the day. ReZero has a ton of motion, so as many
money and views matter, of course, but money and views doesn't just spawn out of fucking nowhere. If your audience cares about it, then the views happen. Why does the audience care about it? PV is probably fun. Let me propose to you a logic. If the PVs and trailer genuinely were so spoilerish that it ruins the fucking episodes themselves, why would people want to watch those PVs along with me? Well, how many of those people are probably light novel readers? A decent chunk of them, but I think a vast majority of them also are anime onlys. They just want to watch and they get hyped, and this is how we just get excited. As an anime watcher, slight out of context spoilers, misdirection, it's all part of the fun. It honestly does nothing but hype me up. Look at the Classroom of the Elite fucking PVs. That shit went so fucking hard. But guess what? And then the ReZero people come in and immediately start saying, but this is a different show entirely. ReZero just thrives off the mysteries and the fucking secrets, and by watching the PVs, it's gonna ruin it. I don't think it's ever fucking ruined it once. The only thing that is ruining though is the annoying fucking people trying to backseat and criticize and just start saying that somehow I've turned on them. Well, you know what I do immediately? I just immediately fucking block them. Let's go to the comment section before we continue and look at the someone comments too. Kaka complaining about the fan base reminds me of the SpongeBob and handcuffs meme. Oh yeah, the handcuffs basically were it's so big that he could just leave. So what's the logic here? Do you think that I'm being like I'm held captive by ReZero fandom? No. I simply block and move on. You think I'm the victim here? You think I'm in some sort of jail cell? I'm simply doing my thing. I'm hosting a party at my house and I have rude guests coming in. I say, fuck off, I don't want you here. You probably, what's the likelihood of this person if I click on their fucking channel that they're already banned in my channel? Let's do a little test. So this screen, right? Unhide user from my channel basically means you've been deleted like fucking gluttony because you're probably fucking annoying. Let's see some of the other ones too. I feel really annoyed by his reaction more and more now. I've seen a lot of people telling him peaceful or in a calm manner as to why PVs have spoilers and maybe he can ruin his experience. Yeah, and I've seen plenty of others that are fucking toxic and annoying and just backseating and condescending, and I say fucking fuck off. The people here are so shameless. Let's look at this. Again, it's just fucking hate comment brigading. Just using my fucking name at the expense of your viewership. Let's see this, Tommy G. Let's see it. Yeah, your dumbass probably banned from my channel too because you're fucking annoying, bro. Let's see this. I don't think this is really a hate comment. The thing is, he never explains why the presentation is lackluster. He just declares it as an objective fact. Plain fucking lie. How many times have I talked about a lack of direction in the storytelling in the presentation, even brought up examples such as Negro and what about Nippon Sangoku, literally in the fucking tier list video, and how I think that ReZero in the way that it does storytelling is very standard. It's not doing ambitious storyboarding. It's not trying to use visual elements to highlight the fucking story, just like what we saw in Jadugar recently, or even Nippon Sangoku. I tell you it over and over. ReZero is not bad, but this is not an exception. It's not fucking peak anime. The story is peak, and that's why you're saying that it's fucking peak. How do I declare which presentation is objectively better? By fucking looking at the anime and looking at how the cinematography is done. The transitions, the cuts, the camera angles, the fucking art design, the sound design, the voice acting, the soundtrack, everything that comes to this general vague concept known as directing. Did it move me or not? And I say this over and over again. Just plain out fucking lies. Just plain fucking lies. Again, Nippon Sangoku being brought up. What is this argument? ReZero's presentation felt better. Because you're probably just a fucking blind glazer. I think it's it's not that hard to accept that some show simply just has better talent and artistic vision to actually bring out these scenes into a better light. And again, a little test. Let's just see, baby. Let's just see. All right, let's see. This is actually kind of funny. How many in a row are we gonna get? I don't really understand Kaka's criticism. Loki just giving into emotions and bad experiences with the fandom rather than judging based on writing. Two things here. How fucking stupid do you have to be to think that I am judging the writing when every fucking time I try to like criticize ReZero, I immediately say story alignment versus story presentation. Again, what is story alignment? When you separate, right? What story alignment is, you will love the story so much. It aligns with your interests. You have a bias towards this kind of story. Great. That's not the anime though. Presentation is the packaging of a story through the animation, the production value, and how it becomes to light. A really bad story could actually be fucking peak anime if it is directed correctly. A peak story could actually become mid if it's executed in a really bad way. Look at Tower of God. What a fucking tragedy that was. I'm not saying ReZero is peak writing turned mid. I think ReZero is great. But again, completely just fucking wrong immediately. And bad experiences with the fandom, yeah, and I'm telling you, I'm venting and saying, I fucking hate these people, leave me alone. I love the anime for what it is. Just so fucking stupid. Just insane. His rating most of the times has nothing to do with the story writing, it's about Saguka, bro. The comedy is his biggest criteria. Since when? Has there ever been a single time in these tier lists that I've like rated something high because I thought it was just fucking like comedy highlighted? Like, what are we fucking talking about right now? It's a bunch of fucking losers that has this weird fucking parasocial relationship and trying to fucking backseat and act as if they know me. Like, what are you fucking talking about? And little test. Let's see. Bro, he is engaging with fandom because he loved ReZero and then feels underwhelmed because he's believing it'll be peak before the episode starts. That's his problem. No, I don't engage with the fandom. The people come in. This guy's actually fucking retarded. I'm not even gonna waste my time with this shit. Definitely not overhyped. The arc is really that good. No, I think it is overhyped. Again, shameless fucking blind glazers. Do you know what overhyped means? It means that something is so fucking good that you're willing to inflate it beyond what it authentically should receive. Look at Frieren, season 2. That shit was fucking overrated to the moon. Still peak anime. Jujutsu Kaisen, guess what? Is overhyped. It's overrated. I think Mushoku Tensei airing right now, also overhyped, overrated. It turns out, if something is really amazing, it's probably going to be overrated because people have an agenda, especially if there's an established fandom and so many people love that fucking thing. They're going to glaze that shit before it even comes out because that's their agenda. This is not an insult. This is reality. But people like this can't comprehend what I'm even fucking defining, even if I carefully present to you in word by word that a monkey could fucking understand. It absolutely is overhyped. It doesn't mean that it's bad. This shit got glazed to the fucking moon with Aura Monster and so many other fucking community LARP memes. It made fucking corporate headline marketing from fucking KFC India, from fucking Clash of Clans. They've been doing that Supercell all the time. This shit is overhyped. That's not a bad thing. This is just an objective fact. But so many people are so insecure the moment they hear something that they think is like a bad signal, suddenly, holy shit, how could this guy attack ReZero? Check the channel. Not blocked though. Okay, all right, you pass. What do you think the likelihood is that the profile picture of Subaru here and how this guy probably is just blindly glazing ReZero too? I just think that there's a very simple pattern. Don't tell me that the Saitama cover pick. I think that there's a lot of fucking ReZero onlys, ReZero mains that are just so fucking baffled that I dare speak my fucking mind that it goes against their fucking gospel, bro. I don't know what has happened to his ReZero reactions, but they become so meh. It's like he's watching a comedy show at times, barely takes stuff seriously. Do you really think that like I have changed? If you go back to season 1 reactions, season 2 reactions, I guarantee you I'm fucking laughing my ass off during some moments too because I think it's funny. These people are so fucking shameless. I don't connect with the characters. So he has trouble understanding why people... You know, usually like, this is a crazy LARP. this is an absolutely crazy LARP. So, of all the fucking like content creators, anime reactors, you think like I don't understand the characters. You think that I lack media literacy. I don't connect with the characters. I don't understand what's going on. I think a lot of the times I'm getting a play-by-play of exactly how these characters are thinking, trying to put myself in their POV and explain both sides. If anything, I think that my ability to empathize with characters and bring them into situations where people can understand them, I do that a lot. You really think that I'm just some guy just going, so funny, The reactions are like fucking 1 hour long as I go into depth about character motivations. It's just that you hear something that you don't like. Here's the difference. These people are so fucking shameless. Basically, it's this idea. They only have one agenda, and it's that ReZero is the greatest fucking thing of all time. And you know what? You're free to believe in that. I come in glazing this show because season 1 truly moved me that way. And season 2, I think, was really fun too. But the moment that I start having differing opinions, even negative opinions, just not complete positive, some negative opinions, I changed. No, I think I've been very consistent with the way that I am. It's just that right now, right here, you're hearing words and ideas that challenge your stubborn, fragile, just like agenda that this is the greatest thing possible. And that's why you think I changed. So many people are like, oh man, you switched up, man. No. I've only been myself. And you're fucking weird for even worshiping or idolizing my content, thinking I represent you. Fuck off. I'm here to do what I want to do. Chicken? Let's see it, baby. Test time. Test time. You know what? I will ban you here, though. Yes. Next. Was he different in previous seasons? Like, it's actually crazy. It's actually so fucking shameless. The only thing that's changed is that I'm actually willing to speak out my honest thoughts about how I feel about season 4. Like, what is this fucking logic? These people, again, it's just blind glaze or fucking nothing. Kaka puts emphasis on the adaptation, production, and presentation, which is valid because this is the anime, but he does pretend to prefer great presentation over greater writing. Yes. Because isn't it crazy that I'm trying to rate an anime based on the animation? Do you know what anime means? It's a shorthand form of animation. That's what they call it in Japan. And I say over and over when I'm doing this shit, right? Story alignment versus story presentation. And then on top of that, when I love a story so much, I'll tell you I have a heavy bias, for example, such as Classroom of the Elite. And I'll say, even though this shit does not deserve it here in terms of production value, I'm gonna glaze it because I love it. See how I like speak out my thoughts and tell you? But so many people just, they don't listen. They just look at final tier list and they say, it shouldn't be like that, man. But how is Code higher than Nippon Sangoku? Fucking retard. Fucking retard, bro. Again, I can't expect them to like watch an entire 1 hour video, right? But this is basically like what happens. Monkeys only care about like the final result of this fucking tier list. Don't think about the context or like why I put it there, even though I go in depth and present you exactly my words and findings. And then they get surprised. How could he fucking do this? He's a fucking fraud. It's actually crazy. Some people here actually fucking watch. Like, it's nice that some people genuinely fucking watch it, bro. But here's the thing. As a watcher for a year, I've noticed for a few months that his opinions are getting more and more allowed to views too. Like, bro is shitting way too much on Tensura, and I could clearly see the correlation with the views. I don't think he would have shit on its production that much otherwise. So, retard logic. Let's explain. So the logic is, views go up, I glaze. Views go down, I don't glaze. Is that something I do? First of all, immediately I can refute this by saying, why am I challenging ReZero right now? Straight up, why am I challenging ReZero? Don't you think that based off of this logic, ReZero is the biggest viewership? In fact, the best thing I could do is just be L an historian. Don't even critically think about the anime, just blindly fucking glaze and just ride off of the fucking blind fandom hype. That's it. And you can do that, go ahead. But I have my own personal opinions, and I want to fucking say what I believe in. So again, immediately fucking dismantled. But beyond that, let's think about this. Why do you think the views are going up in Tensura right now? Do you think that maybe there has been an upgrade? Maybe like the team locked in? Maybe the production line and the production committee, you know, there's some better scheduling and suddenly the product is becoming better? And if so, don't you think that viewership would actually go up because the product is becoming better? And if so, don't you think that I would start commentating and saying, hey man, I think this is actually improving. I think this is actually great. See, I can actually acknowledge that. But like, this is such fucking annoying behavior. He's just glazing because the views are there. Yet immediately the topic of this fucking hate comment brigade section is how I dare to fucking challenge ReZero, which has the highest fucking viewership. Time after time, how many times have I glazed even shows like Nippon Sangaku, Need Girl, you know, and many others that don't even get that viewership, but because I think it's actually fucking amazing, I fucking say it. It's just so fucking shameless. Just for that, cross snipe. Get the fuck out of here. That's fucking blind. Yeah, what's the likelihood that a fucking ReZero profile picture retard that tries to present me in the worst way fucking possible without just even trying to be honest about my takes is already blocked? Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I love Kaka TV's reaction, but when I watch one of his live streams, I don't think he has a serious anger issue. He gets angry very, very easily and can ban you almost over nothing. I don't really take his opinion seriously when he says things like that, honestly. And you know what? I'm not angry. I'm just very assertive. There's just a lot of fucking soft pussies that think that I'm actually fucking mad and angry when I sternly tell you, don't fucking do this, don't fuck around. I have simple rules. Treat people with respect, treat others that you want to be treated, and also don't fucking ask for a schedule. You do that, I moderate you. It's that simple, bro. It's that, probably, bro. I'm put up with this reaction when he gets mad and salty. Maybe he's playing a character, hopefully being so mad isn't good for you. All right, time to check, baby. Time to fucking check, baby. Let's see it. Are you starting to see a pattern of behavior? Are you starting to talk about like starting behavior? Nicholas light drama. When he's about angry that he dropped what fanboys annoying to me, start to give advice to Nick. Let go as a person that engaged with every single hate comment, and look at him now, getting mad over fanbase doing its sole purpose to be fan. Okay, do you think that I'm going out of my way and saying ReZero people are sending me death threats, engaging with every fucking Twitter fuck? No, every once in a while, I'll say it. I don't like these people. It's fucking annoying. Go away. How do you possibly... And okay, let's just do a fucking test. Let's just do a fucking test. Let's keep going. They are just potential LARPer. You're right. I'm a ReZero LARPer. I know nothing about this show. I can't connect to any character. I don't know shit. The fact that he dropped Angel Next Door is all I need to know. This motherfucker is a clown of the most hideous degree. Hey, retard. I'm probably one of the few people that actually checked out your fucking mid rom-com. And I gave my heart out and said, I feel weird for watching voyeurism. I actually put my heart out there and put it out there. And I think a lot of people also said, yeah, this is fucking weird. So I dropped it for my community because they're not watching it either. What's the likelihood of this guy being banned in my channel? He's really annoying nowadays. I used to like his reactions. You know why I used to like my reactions? Because I basically validated your opinion. Your opinion that this ReZero is the greatest thing that's ever fucking exist. See, you're not a fucking real fan. You're not like a real audience. You're a fucking bot NPC. And you expect content creators to fucking harp your own opinions so that your existence becomes validated. I don't want you here. You're probably just banned already. I just think that his opinion used to feel more like more opinions. Now I just feel like he believes his opinions are bashing objectivity, which can be annoying. I do think that my opinions are actually very soundproof. I think that I try to come in and explain to you with reasonable logic that most people can understand, and that's why many people agree with me. But how many of the people that don't agree with me or trying to frame me in a disingenuous way are just fucking blind haters? Like this guy. And you check the fucking watch ReZero profile picture. This guy probably is just, again, your typical blind ReZero glazer, watches nothing else, has their ears fucking plugged, has selective hearing, and only wants just people glazing and glazing. And guess what? I fucking hate people like you. I don't want you watching my videos. I fucking hate it that you even used to watch my videos and that used to like my content. You're a weird fucking parasocial freak. Get the fuck out of my face. I'm not doing this shit for you. I'm doing this for me. Trying to come in here and say, oh, he's changed. Who the fuck are you genuinely? This is weird, creepy fucking behavior, bro. Just fucking weird. Comparing this ReZero reaction from 2 years ago now, something just annoys me. Yeah, do you know what annoys you? It's that I'm actually saying something that is slightly negative and not just completely positive, and that frustrates you. And then you can't like understand the logic I'm presenting because you're probably like a subhuman double-digit fucking monkey, caveman. And once you're confused and you feel like I'm attacking your show, you project your hatred onto me and say, I've changed. I haven't. It's just right now, I'm saying things that aren't agreeing with you. It's that fucking simple. God fucking damn, bro. Let's be real, I don't think he's changed. It's just that he criticized something you like, and I'm not trying to be mean or something, but this type of comment is something I always see when people see the creators that like to watch something bad about what they all... Exactly, bro. You see this shit time after time after time, bro. You changed. What happened to you? No, it's just you have a weird parasocial like obsession with people that agree with your opinions, and you can't handle actual critical thinking and that other people have differing opinions. And the moment that you hear something again that doesn't align with everything you like, you start crashing out. People just... This is actually something that you will get crucified for. Genuinely, people will absolutely just crucify you for that. Oh my god, it's so fucking perfect, whatever. Wistoria's mid good, man. ReZero Mog Wistoria. And again, it's just a ReZero profile picture. What do you think the likelihood is that like this type of profile picture, this type of people, right? Do you think that they're capable of actually being able to separate their bias for a story and look at the fucking presentation of a show, again, the animation, the production value, and come to a conclusion that's rational? No. These are just fucking retards. I will ban you though. I don't want you. This is a pre-ban. I just know that this is gonna be just fucking annoying. Wistoria is fun. Honestly, Wistoria I think is a very fun show. But when you have like these light novel readers, basically they basically think if your show is shonen, has action, especially if it's popular and has great production value, that's just shonen slop and it's garbage. And ReZero story is so amazing, it's better. And you know what? You're probably right that the ReZero story is better. But again, what am I judging right now? The anime, right? ReZero's direction could have been so much better. I agree with that. Exactly. Like I believe some things could have been done better. But to say it's overhyped is a little crazy. No. Again, you think that overhyped means that this is like bad. Do you really, honestly, after all you've seen through the marketing and the LARP campaign happening online, you really think this isn't overhyped? Do you know how ridiculous it is? That like the top 10 fucking episodes of greatest isekai of all time or whatever is just like the most recent season 4 ReZero episodes. This is Freerun season 2 all over again. But because these people are drunk in their own supply, they can't fucking recognize this because they're just blind fucking loyalists. This is so fucking overhyped. This is so fucking overrated. And if you can't acknowledge that, it just tells me again, you are such a dishonest, disingenuous person that probably doesn't even understand what overhyped or overrated means. Immediately thinks that this means that the show is fucking bad and trash and that I'm insulting it. No. The community mobilization, the engagement, the level of inflation of the perception of ReZero Season 4 is on another fucking level. And when I speak about this, what happens? I'm a fucking hater. I've changed, even though I have rated season 4 as probably one of my favorite fucking animes last season, probably one of the strongest seasons of ReZero since season 1. Rating this shit like a 9 point something. No, suddenly I'm a blind hater. This is how shameless this fucking fandom is, bro. Wistoria is overrated as fuck, dog. You know what? You're probably right. I think Wistoria is overrated. But I think ReZero is even more overrated. I think ReZero community and motion is way bigger than Wistoria. I don't really see people trying to set up Wistoria in that way. But ReZero, abso-fucking-lutely. Dude, Kaka TV's opinions are so ass. First, I don't get why Wistoria but ReZero. Because you probably didn't listen to the fucking video, right? Second, when he tells season 1 clears ReZero 4 core 1, he's taking a very slow burn episode of Mansion, and especially 2 episodes in chapter greedy. Shut the fuck up. Genuinely. Just fucking crazy. I'm not doing engagement bait. Do you know what engagement bait is? It's putting my fucking face on a thumbnail and being fucking clip farming my fucking tier list like you have no fucking context of. And just having arguments and logical like conclusions that has nothing to do with what I'm trying to fucking tell you. This is engagement farming. When I am out there speaking my own fucking words, I'm saying what I believe in. But of course, because there's so many people that just fucking blindly glaze this, you're gonna think it's rage bait. Do you think I'm intentionally saying this to like make the community upset? Like, why would I do that? Have I ever done something like that in like the history of my content creation channel? Usually I'm responding to drama. I just put my head down and grind and do my own thing. And then people start talking about me because somehow my opinions are that fucking important. I think that I'm one of the most honest and genuine people in the way that I present my words. And the fact that I'm even daring to challenge ReZero Season 4 instead of just blindly glazing like a historian, it should tell you a lot. And of course, I could go over and over and again about these fucking retards, but genuinely, like, this entire fucking thing is just a fucking highlight reel of my haters. Blind ReZero glazers that won't even listen to what I'm saying. They just go, la la la, this is the best thing fucking ever. And then they get mad. It's that fucking simple, bro.
Videos that you can make, as many videos as you can farm from it, the better. But I understand why people are telling him not to watch the PVs. Or is it his audience that's spoiling him? Oh, they're spoiling him. Okay, yeah, I mean, that's fucked then. I don't know what to say then. I do think the ReZero fandom has a lot of spoilers, people who do spoil, but
I've never been spoiled from my audience. Like, what are you fucking talking about? No. I just find annoying comments trying to backseat my experience in a condescending way fucking annoying. What are you talking about?
But it's not really more than like any other series, I would say. His audience spoils us, but Out Ellen Historian spoils us. What?
Nothing spoiled. It's literally just like this basically, most of the fandom is great, but it's always the vocal minority. And I'm starting to realize how fucking obnoxious and just annoying these fucking rats are. They are. Like,
what?
They
He's
just
calling us rats. He's calling us rats, bro.
Yell and yell. Why do you again like identify yourself with the fandom? He's calling us rats. Again, this is all I need to know fucking about you, right? Like, there's not an ounce of honesty. You want to be the fucking face of the ReZero fandom so bad. You just want their fucking engagement and community engagement, and go for it. But at least fucking acknowledge it. Like, I'm trying to do my own thing and speak on my opinions. You have a clear fucking bias. Like, this is like, how am I gonna take any fucking criticism of ReZero seriously when there's not even a fucking sign of like bipartisanship about how fucking peak everything is without letting the anime onlys experience it and come to their own judgment?
I mean, to be fair, this is only really an issue like if you like actively engage with the fan base. Like, obviously the fan base is gonna yell about how peak like their own.
I don't engage with the fan base, but I'm a fucking content creator. And it turns out many people want to see what I have to fucking say. And they come in and they're fucking annoying and I say, go away. Do you see me engaging with fucking Twitter ReZero LARPers? I want nothing to do with them. And I'm not some random consumer either. Because I'm a content creator that makes ReZero content, inevitably, these fucking rats are gonna come in and I'm saying fuck off. It's that simple.
Series is, right? So if you engage with them, yeah, you're gonna hear them saying and speak. Same with One Piece fandom, same with like Mushoku Tensei fandom, same with like any fandom, right? Like any series.
Again, what is this? Like, what aboutism with, oh man, these other fandoms are the same thing. I'm sharing you my personal experience with ReZero this season. This logic that, oh, hey man, bad faith actors exist in every single other fandom. This is not a ReZero specific thing. No, this is a ReZero specific thing. I'm talking to you about my specific experience this season. And there has been no other fandoms that has ever come in and been that fucking obnoxious and annoying. Tensura, actually, there's a couple comments. It's just light novel. Tensura light novel elitists are funny to me because they think they're smart. You know what I mean? Like these are like 14-year-old kids where their name is like fucking XX Rimuru Tempest, and they speak with fucking broken English and try to fucking like tell me about future content and that I know fucking nothing. And I'm like, you're right, I don't, because I'm not a source material reader. What's your point here? Genuinely, those people are funny to me, because like Tensor is pretty simple and it's pretty lighthearted. This is not Lord of the fucking Mystery. This is not like fucking like, you know, ReZero depth of like complexity. It's pretty chill. So like when those people come in and try to fucking act like they're fucking intellectual, I get a laugh out of it.
That's well regarded and has like a lot of people who are deeply connected to that story will have a lot of glazers. I think that's fine. It's not inherently a problem. Is it? Is it like inherently a problem having glazers? Like saying like constantly glazing ReZero on your favorite series? I don't think it's an issue. Like ReZero has genuinely changed people's lives. It's changed my.
So like this comment, sorry, I just don't get you. The production value of this season is the same as the previous seasons. No, I say that the production value of this season is probably higher than season 2. Season 3 is an interesting one because there was a lot of like action sakuga happening. But compared to season 1, I think those scenes move me more. I think the way that they utilize the soundtracks, the voice acting, just like the overall like just like presentation of the conversations hit me way harder. But you sound like you want episode 15 to be every episode. It's just not possible. So again, you agree with me, right? So when I give you a comparison and say, this moved me, and season 4 hasn't moved me that much, and then you come here saying, hey man, it's not fair to compare season like 1 episode 15. You're right. So what are we arguing about? Do you want me to like pat you on the back and say, oh man, yeah, not every episode can be that fucking peak. Here's a participation ribbon. Your anime is so fucking amazing. It's actually a 9, 10 out of 10. It deserves fucking top ratings on My Anime List and all IMDb. It deserves to be glazed as the fucking greatest isekai season of all time. So like you acknowledge that like there is a difference. And this is the reality. And I'm not saying this is a good thing or a bad thing. I'm telling you my experiences. But you take it personally and somehow I am the villain. Are you fucking brain dead? Like genuinely, like what are we doing here? You agree with my opinions and you say I'm being unfair for speaking the objective truth? Again, it's just a bunch of fucking pussies that want to be coddled and told they can do no fucking wrong. The moment, yeah, I agree, but I think Sesame was something new. That's why we have a bias for it. And I say that too. How many times do I fucking say season 1 is a high that I'm fucking trying to chase? What don't you understand? Again, I think you just have weird fucking personal parasocial issues with me. Yet every fucking comment, you're just saying, yeah, you're right. What is the point of this fucking conversation? This is fucking stupid.
I like people are understandably connected to it, so.
These are light novel readers that have read the story for its greatness. For sure, I recognize that. But then what they do is they have an agenda that they walk backwards from. I'm not baiting at this point, by the way. Just because what I'm saying is something you don't agree with because you can't fucking handle like critical thinking beyond your fucking just extreme loyalty for a show. Like rage baiting? You know what rage baiting would be? I think ReZero is fucking mid. I think this shit was fucking dog shit compared to Tensura. Like what are we talking about right now? I placed this shit on the fucking highest pedestal possible amongst the fucking greats of the season. Literally give it like the highest tier rating and I'm rage baiting because I say the fandom is annoying. Again, this fucking chat is just a bunch of parasocial weirdos that has a weird hate for me because I'm not just projecting their fucking opinions of how this is the greatest thing possible. And then it just becomes a fucking hate comment brigade. And it's fucking shameless because this little rat fucking knows it too. Like, he's a smart guy. He absolutely knows what he's doing, invoking my name. Like, but like, think about it. When I am farming like Nicholas Light and the way that he is shitting on One Punch Man Season 3 disingenuously, do you see the objectivity and the honesty that I'm trying to approach the drama? This dude literally fabricates shit and tries to drag my fucking name for a couple of fucking views because he's so desperate. Like, listen, If you want to play ball, I'll play fucking ball. But I at least expect you to at least have an ounce of fucking like honesty and due diligence to present me in like a way that is reasonable. You're just being clipped out of, you're just clipping me out of context with a bunch of fucking haters brigading the fucking comment section to make me look like I'm a fucking terrorist that hates this shit. Like, what are we fucking doing here? Remember the fucking light novel debate too? ReZero light novel sales and me trying to figure out exactly what's going on with the sales numbers, what's going on with like the free web novel and stuff like that. Immediately fucking tweets, Ratios makes a fucking video portraying me as a villain. I get harassment for the next fucking like month by these fucking losers in his fucking chat trying to say, oh, you're the one that's hating on ReZero. You're the one that doesn't even know what a light novel is. What the fuck are we doing here? Like, if you want to farm drama, go ahead, but be honest with it. This is so fucking shameless. They don't even let this shit play out. They already say it's the best that it's ever gonna be, and then gaslight you into like thinking it's that.
I mean, they know how peak the story is, so that's why they think it's gonna be peak.
But it's a fucking anime, dumbass! You even say it in your fucking own words. They know how the story is peak. Yeah, that's why I'm saying it. They're fucking walking backwards from a goalpost. I'm talking about the fucking anime. This is an anime tier list. This is not a story tier list. How fucking retarded do you have to be even offering these fucking arguments? What are we doing?
Obviously, and they also have like a measure of trust in White Fox to deliver the peakness of the light novel in like at least a decent to good way. So like, as long as White Fox doesn't completely drop the ball, I mean, they're right? I think it's fine.
Bro, so your argument is brand name recognition and the story is peak. So like, we're just gonna set this shit up as the best thing possible and gas the anime owners before they even got a chance to watch the anime experience for themselves. Like, what are we fucking doing?
Like, they know how insane the story is. So like, expecting the next episode, which is adapting some of the most exciting parts of the arc, having pre-glaze for that isn't too much of an issue.
And not, but I'm telling you that this is the behavior that people are walking backwards from a goalpost they've already made because they think that this story is so fucking amazing. And I'm saying that this is very frustrating when every fucking week people are just LARPing as this is the greatest thing ever over some of the many other shows happening, just shitting on, disrespecting on so many other titles here because they just want to set up an agenda. This is the best thing possible, right? So again, like, how is it possible that he is literally fucking admitting that what I'm saying is true, but at the same time, it's some sort of logical counter towards my talking points? What does that do? It raises...
Anime quality does not only contain story though, but they're talking about an episode overall. He's saying they're glazing an episode before it even comes out. And we're okay, the ReZero fans are looking at leaks, right? From Ice, who's very critical about the anime, and he's saying it's gonna be really good. And they know what's gonna happen next episode because they've read it, and that's why they pre-glaze. I don't think that's much of a, like, I don't know why he's angry over this. Like, why are we angry over this? It's just the...
I'm upset because of the people that come in and they just say this is the best thing ever over and over again on unrelated videos too, and try to shit and disrespect the other shows too. I'm upset at the amount of people coming in trying to backseat my experience and trying to tell me that like when I thought that this wasn't that amazing compared to, again, this fucking preconceived notion that they've made up in their fucking mind, and then they start shitting on me for that. That's what I'm upset about. Like, it's simple to simply just like, you know, portray this as innocent hype marketing. And I'm all for hype marketing, but I'm talking to you about my personal experiences with specifically the fucking chatters and the fucking hate comment brigade that are just so fucking annoying in my section. This is a personal thing.
Fandom being super excited for the next episode, and they know the story it's covering is gonna be good, and they know from Ice that, hey, the adaptation is also really good. So I feel like...
So again, you're saying Ice watched the clip, he got the leaks, these other people probably even haven't seen the leaks, but they're just fucking LARPing based on how amazing the story is, and that's what I'm saying. You are trying to set a goalpost, walk backwards, and gaslight the anime onlys on how fucking amazing it was. And the moment that you say something that is differing from their pre-made opinion, they start shitting on you. That's what I'm saying. It's very simple.
Pre-glazing is not much of an issue. I mean, if you don't like it, I can't tell him not to engage with the fandom because it's literally his job, right? But for any normal...
I don't engage with the fandom. I stick in my own fucking lane and I put my videos out there. And you're welcome to watch it. But if you want to come in and starting shit with me, I will delete you in a fucking heartbeat and probably rant about it and make fun of you. And if you feel hurt, hey, you should just go to Ellen Historian, man. Go brigade his fucking chat more. I'm sure that's gonna do something.
For any normal like ReZero watcher, they don't have to engage with like that side of the fandom, because that side of the fandom is specifically, you know, light novel focused. So no wonder they're glazing, right?
The bar and the standard expectation is so high that it's gonna feel underwhelming. If you ever criticize it and say that this is
the glazing makes it feel underwhelming. I feel like you could say this about like anyone saying anything good, but
again, what a disingenuous argument. What about this? What about that? I'm talking specifically about the ReZero and what happened here. I've never seen this level of glaze happen in any other show here. Not even Lord of the Mysteries, to be honest, from what I've seen. I've never had this type of mobilization and people trying to hype this shit up to the next level. This has been the most shameless fucking round of hype marketing, overinflation, and perception of a fucking anime before it's even done. And your argument is, hey man, there's so many people that hype other shit up, therefore your experience is not a big deal. Like, compelling, just profound logic.
Any series, right? Like at the end of the day, people are attached to the story. They think it's the best thing ever for themselves. So if you don't feel the exact same as them, no wonder it's gonna feel underwhelming, right? I don't know, like this is a thing with every fandom though, but it's ReZero.
I hate this fucking argument. This happens, what about that? What about this? It's everywhere. So your unique experience doesn't matter anymore, even though there was no other fucking fandom this season that was the most fucking obnoxious, the most fucking annoying. I've never seen it like this. I genuinely have never seen this level of brigading and coordinated mobilization to set up an agenda for the overall perception of ReZero Season 4, because that's how fucking insecure these fanboys are. They need to make it such that this arc, which is probably, again, the greatest fucking story arc of ReZero, has to be perceived, the anime, by the way, in this way. But what about that? What about this?
Next with people are like a lot more people than like a usual show, right? Like ReZero is like the top one for so many people, and that's why there's so much glaze. If you don't hold it in the same regard, it doesn't connect to you in the same way. Of course, it's gonna feel more underwhelming, right? What does he want like the fandom to do? Just not talk? I'm kind of confused.
I'm telling people to leave me the fuck alone. You can LARP and glaze and you know, farm all you want on Twitter, but this is my house, and I'm hosting my own like watch party, my own little event, and you're welcome to come in and enjoy and watch it along respectfully. But if you want to come in here and start demanding, criticizing off of such irrational fucking talking points, like that's what I'm saying, get the fuck out. Like, this is weird. Like, why do you think that like do you think I'm engaging with the fandom? Like, what are we doing?
On his point, like don't say anything good about future arcs, future episodes.
You can talk that all you want. I'm just saying, get the fuck out of my house. That's the entire point. Am I not entitled to that?
Future developments, not because you can glaze LTM and it still hits hard. MOD ReZero last episode was kind of bad in comparison to how.
Look at this. Let's rage bait caw. The farm is gonna be good, and this is why it's actually like so disappointing that Ellen Historian would take such a cheap fucking bait. I think that I try to like treat him in an amicable way, a fair way even. Never have I tried to represent him in a dishonest way. I try to really think about what's going on and come to a conclusion. This dude straight up is just farming, just hate comment threads and just brigading this off of the hate commenters that are brigading this shit because they're just blind ReZero clans. And of course, because he is the face of the fandom, he's got to respond. He got to be the white knight. He gonna take down the caw. Like, at what point is the viewership worth our like professional relationship? At what point, like, is this video really worth it? I think I've done nothing but try to treat him in a respectful way and even try to help him behind the scenes regarding anime reaction setup, copyright deals, whatever. But like, you're gonna get baited off of these fucking retards. You're gonna try to farm like just a couple fucking cheap, that's it? Like, how shameless could this be?
It was hyped up. Previous episodes felt better, and I don't think Amelia's speech hit that hard. I completely disagree. I think like the last episode was clearly the best episode of the season. Like, clearly.
And you know what? You're entitled to that opinion. But in my opinion, Amelia and Subaru conversation didn't hit as hard as I think it should have. I think that Subaru collapsing and begging for forgiveness leading up to that first half, remember that scene? Saying, what am I supposed to do? What can I fucking do? That shit was like, I was moved. Amelia and Subaru moment, it's a nice, wholesome, sweet moment. Relating back to the previous seasons, whether it be the Rem speech or even Subaru trying to console Amelia at the sanctuary, and for him to acknowledge his memories and a persona that he doesn't even know because this girl believes in him. It's a great moment. But man, when I didn't cry about that and people are trying to sell me that I'm a fucking sociopath, this is what I'm talking about. I thought that was a great scene. I thought it was done well. I was hyped up about it. And then people again just show up saying, I can't believe you didn't cry for this. And they're like, you just don't connect with the characters. I think that you're emotionally stunted and that you're unable to relate to these characters. This is what they say. And I immediately just fucking banned them. This is what I'm talking about. The level of backseating because I'm not responding in a certain way that reflects the fucking opinions of these blind glazers. It's unreal. And that's why I'm saying I fucking hate this fandom. Leave me alone. And somehow now I'm attacking ReZero. What is this like victimhood? These are actual professional victims. Trying to actually tell me that I'm emotionally stunted. I can't like comprehend. And people even saying, criticizing like my format of reactions. They're straight up saying, because you pause, I think that you're unable to like feel emotional. And then I show you, just go back to season 1 ReZero react. Has the style of the format changed? There's been so many other scenes where I've cried while doing the exact same thing. So again, these people are not honest. They're just trying to walk backwards from a fucking claim that they've made up in their mind. It's nothing but just disingenuous projection of a guy that they don't even know because somehow this guy gets a lot of views and, you know, a lot of, apparently my opinions matter. It doesn't reflect yours and suddenly I'm the bad guy. Like, it's so fucking weird. That's why I say, go away.
The best episode. And when it gets to the point where like, hey, the staff members are saying they legit cried while recording it, I think it's fair to glaze it. It was a very
You can glaze it all you want, but you don't even know the context of what I'm even saying with my experiences. You make up scenarios in your own head and use whataboutism to completely just remove any of the valid criticisms I say. And suddenly I'm crashing out over nothing. Like, what the fuck is this?
Very good episode. It was too fast paced. What are you talking about? What? I feel like we're kind of just like, we're just like trying to get any like criticisms and we're saying it's it's too fast paced. I don't agree at all.
And I think that you are just protecting this show from any criticism. Because this is the climactic moment. Light novel readers, they must be represented. I am the fandom. I'm gonna say the popular opinion. And again, we go back to the viewership, you know, correlation, right? I'm supposed to glaze if something actually has viewership or not. Tensor example, right? Tensor is doing better. I'm glazing it because it's doing better. What about ReZero? Why would I do this? And then people will say, oh, you're rage baiting now, actually. Yeah. No, again, if I went to rage bait, I would straight up say Tensor is better animated than ReZero. Again, I put this on the fucking highest tier possible, glaze this shit, and then I say I fucking hate the fandom, and I'm rage baiting. What are we doing?
The scenes really had time to breathe. My only issue would be like them kind of like removing some of Reed's characterization, which sure, they'll add later, but Reed wasn't even close to the best part of the episode, right? Like the actual peaks of the episode were adapted very well, right? Very well. I think it was a...
I would agree, but do you think this is like the best episode of anime you've ever seen? Not even fucking close. I think there's plenty of season 1 scenes, again, that I have a bias towards. It's like a chase that I'm high, it's like a high that I'm chasing. I don't think this is the greatest fucking isekai episode that I've seen.
It was overall an amazing episode, and like I don't think the glaze. I thought it lived up to the glaze. I'm gonna be honest. You guys saw my reaction. I was like freaking out over that.
Yeah, I bet you would, because in your mind you're thinking, oh man, I gotta just blindly glaze, and all these fucking ReZero fucking blind cult members are also just gonna say, hey man, he said the right opinion. I knew it. He's the good guy.
It's amazing, but Amelia's speech was a little overglazed. How? Like, what does overglazed mean, bro?
Overglazed means that you are artificially setting up something to be better perceived than it actually is. How? I mean, just watch the tier list video. I explained to you, right? Every fucking day. Shit hasn't even come out. Oh, I saw the spoilers. You think all these other people did too? No, I think they're just fucking LARPing. I think that these are light novel source readers that knows how amazing these future moments are going to be, haven't even seen how the anime is going to play out. They watch something that is great, but I don't think this is a 10 out of 10, and they'll tell you it's a fucking 10 out of 10. That's what overglaze means. It's not a hard concept to understand.
Like, people find that shit peak. It's not overglazed.
And I'm glad that you find it peak. But some people are trying to tell me that like this is like, you should believe that this is like the best fucking anime episode, the best isekai episode of all time. And I disagree, because this is how I feel. And now I'm rage baiting. And somehow they're being honest.
They genuinely think, and I do genuinely think, it's one of the best like dialogues and best moments in like all of ReZero. How is that overglazed? And like, not
again, best dialogue moments. Dialogue doesn't mean fucking shit when we're trying to think about story presentation. Dialogue, again, well, you could argue, how was the dialogue read out, all right? What was the voice acting? What was the soundtrack playing? How was the scene composed? I think about, again, that episode 18, like the REM speech, the monologue to Suguru. That I think was like actually like a master course in how you deliver that dialogue. But people like this are just coming from, again, a preconceived notion of how amazing the story is, how amazing the dialogue is, probably one of the best moments, and then trying to set up an agenda. It's that simple.
Just all of ReZero is one of my favorite moments in all of fiction. Yeah, you guys literally saw my reaction to it. You guys saw my reaction to it. So like, of course, to people who, like, to those that moment connects to a lot, they will like say how they feel. I don't think it's as much of an issue.
Yeah, they connect to it a lot. They know how amazing it was. The anime onlys are trying to figure this out on their first experience, and you're trying to backseat them saying, no, this is the way that you should feel because this was the best fucking moment in the source material. Like, what are we doing?
I think people are just annoyed at ReZero fans for liking ReZero a lot.
No, you can like ReZero all you want. But the moment that you come into my fucking channel, my fucking videos, and tell me how I should feel and start backseating me, making insults, and telling me that I shouldn't have done it this way, I've changed and all that, that's what I'm talking about.
That's kind of it.
Lackluster presentation and story compared to, let's say, this, because like right now, just
wait, what?
If you ever criticize it and say that this is a lackluster presentation and story compared to, let's say, this, because like right now, just again, if you think that Nippon Sangoku and ReZero, these are similar in the storytelling. Now, sure. ReZero is more about psychological thriller, right? Mysteries and stuff. Yeah. Nippon Sangoku is like political debate, but it's still, I'm talking about the presentation of the story, of the conversation driven.
I definitely think there was more creativity in how they adapted and showed dialogue in Nippon than in ReZero. Though I don't think ReZero was like it wasn't a slouch in that category.
And again, I didn't say it's bad. I'm saying that there's a clear gap though between peak and great.
At all. Though when it comes to like the actual dialogue and it comes to like the emotions, when it comes to the dynamics between the characters, when it comes to the character interactions, where it comes to like the emotional moments, like Subaru breaking down, like the Emilia conversation, all of that, I think ReZero completely clears Nippon. It's not even close. Though I do.
And you know what? You're free to believe that. But you know what? I think Yaekichi dying on that cross, like a bald dick. Here's the thing. There's a character named Yaekichi who was like a godfather to Wajima, like the female dictator. And his sacrifice episode, actually, like, I felt something. This is a character I didn't even care about, bro. I don't even know who the fuck he really is. But the way that episode showed his sacrifice, taking the burden of everyone after Wajima took the biggest fucking L after Ryuma and Oro Farm doing a tea ceremony. The way that his sons were trying to also just like save him, but also at the end of the day, decided to sacrifice their father for the greater goal. And the way that he went out, the soundtrack being played, the visuals being shown, the cinematography of the walk as they walk up to crucify Yaekichi. That, again, is direction. That is presentation of a story that uplifts a source material to a different level. Did ReZero really do that? To some people, maybe. And you know what? I think ReZero, again, is great. But I'm telling you that there are moments where I think that as an anime, again, being able to objectively look at something without any inherent bias to the story and actually being able to praise or criticize the production value, I honestly think takes skill. And to a blind ReZero glazer, they're not gonna think about this shit. They're just gonna glaze their fucking favorite show no matter what. Yeah, I think that Nippon Sangoku, Needy Girl, you look at, again, remember this fucking retard down here? One of these fucking retards talking about objective facts. Like, imagine being so confidently wrong and having other fucking retards like this shit. Do you know how you declare which presentation objective is better? Just look at Needy Girl or Nippon Sangoku and compare it to ReZero. You will see a vast difference. The way that they do their storytelling, right? What's Needy Girl? God damn, that Monogatari, that's that French film direction. So many different cuts to different imagery, trying to highlight the themes of what's being portrayed. Not just standard anime mouth-moving scenes. And I'm not saying that ReZero is a stiff anime by any means, right? But are we really gonna say that Needy Girl and Nippon Sangoku are not objectively better in the way that they're directed in these conversational drama storytelling points than ReZero? I would honestly say ReZero and Classroom the Elite are more similar than ReZero with Needy Girl and Nippon Sangoku. Classroom the Elite, definitely more stiff, right? That is that standard, again, storytelling. Sometimes it just kind of zooms into the eye. Sometimes it just kind of, just shows a static scene of a character. Sometimes they'll show random settings of the room, but that's kind of it. This is an objective fact. So again, when you have these fucking retards that are just so confident while being wrong, I can't help but just be mad. Because how are you a real fucking person typing this shit so confidently wrong? This is a fucking Yamauchi, man. You don't even understand the talking points that I'm saying. You talk about no difference in objectivity and storytelling of some of the animes listed here. It's fucking unreal. How shameless is this?
I think like Nippon has very interesting, very good moments, such as like the final stand. Not final, like you remember that bridge scene with Royman, right? Where he was standing against the Ogo's army, and where she like miscalculated and like told him to retreat. That was amazingly well done. Probably, I think that was the best episode of that week. But overall, I think ReZero's just dialogue and like the way, like sure, like, it wasn't as creative.
Again, the dialogue. You just care about the fucking story. You just care about the fucking light novel passages that moved you to be just fucking regurgitated in the anime format. But you're not thinking about how that dialogue is packaged and presented. It's not a hard concept to understand. But this is what happens when you just start fucking cliff farming off of out of context things and you have no understanding of the clearly defined parameters that I present, such that misunderstandings don't happen. But what should I fucking expect from fucking drama sloptuber?
Like White Fox wasn't as creative in like adapting like the dialogue, like presenting the dialogue, I guess. But like the dialogue itself and the interactions itself were just better in ReZero.
Drama. If you think that ReZero is better,
the
you
voice acting was
watch
also better.
Anime. You are a blind glazer. Yes. Basically, season 2 Natsuki Subaru. Yes.
What is this?
This is who you are.
Wait, so it's like presentation. Like, what do you mean?
You are a blind. I'm talking about. Is it present? You don't even. Do you even know what I'm talking about? The presentation, the story.
Presentation. What does that even mean? Like how creative?
This makes me so mad. Just listen to this part.
Wait, so is he saying like presentation? Like what do you mean?
You are a blind. I'm talking about the presentation, the story.
Presentation. What does that even mean? Like how?
We could just we can honestly just end the fucking video here, right? But I'm honestly kind of invested. I want to finish it, but like I want you to realize this is what we're fucking dealing with. Not an ounce of honesty or due diligence done trying to understand my points. Just fucking going off of the popular sentiment of the people that are outraged that I dare speak my fucking truth about their favorite show. Shameless, bro.
Creative like the directing was for the dialogue, or like the dialogue itself and like what it was covering and like the contents of it. Like sure, I guess like on a technical level, like yeah, it was like more creative. Like it was like the direction I guess might have been better in the dialogue moments, but like the dialogue itself just wasn't better, I think.
Again, that story, that is fucking, you don't have to watch the anime. You can just read the manga. You can watch the light novel, the web novel. This has nothing to do with production value. What are we doing? How many times do I have to fucking say this over and over again, man?
And there's a huge difference in that. And that's why I would put like ReZero way above Nippon.
Oh, the conversation-driven drama. If you think that ReZero is better, you don't watch anime. You are a blind glazer. That's basically season 2 Natsuki Subaru. Yeah.
Historian's bias as fuck.
This is who you are.
I mean, I just think he's wrong.
Like, you are biased as fuck. You don't even know what I'm saying. You're making up fucking ghosts and you're boxing this like ghost that you've made up. Using whataboutism to reduce my personal experiences. And you think that you're right about this shit? What kind of fucking armchair intellectualism is this? You don't even understand a problem statement. And you want to say that I'm wrong? What the fuck are you even talking about?
Like, you guys know that I would put, like, if I genuinely believe in certain weeks that there are episodes better than ReZero, I will put them above ReZero. Like, there were many moments in my tier list where I had episodes above ReZero, not this last one.
Sure, and I'm sure you have your own subjective criteria to do the tier list, and good for you. Do your thing. But I got my own thing too, and I carefully define what I'm rating. You don't even know what I'm rating, and now you're gonna be confused and shadowbox demons that you're making up.
Obviously, but if you guys actually weren't LARPers for my channel and go through my tier list.
We talking about LARPers right now when you are literally fucking LARPing my video?
You will see that I don't always have ReZero at number 1. Sometimes I have 2 anime, 3 anime above ReZero. Even with this latest tier list that we just recorded, I said that I said that the first 2 episodes of Mushoku Tensei's new season was better than ReZero's first 2 episodes of season 4. So like just saying, oh,
but like that's not even a fair comparison, right? Mushoku Tensei first 2 episodes was just from beginning to end, such a self-contained, amazingly executed training arc for Eris, just highlighting the hype fucking sword styles and them all training this one genius to surpass the Dragon God, while ReZero Season 4 was awkward transition from where they left off and a nice emotional tone for Garfield. Like that's just, again, I'm glad that at least he can acknowledge that, because if you put that episode for Mushoku Tensei, holy, that would be some shameless bias, huh?
Oh, just carrying this, boiling down my entire points into just, oh, you're biased. That's kind of dumb, right? Actually engage with what I'm saying. I'm like trying to engage with Kaka.
You're trying to engage with me? You're portraying me in the worst way possible that has been just, again, projected to you by the fucking hate retard, the hate watchers that fucking hate it that I'm daring to speak against ReZero, and you're gonna say that you're being honest, you're trying to engage with me. You've made up again a fucking shadow clone jutsu of me, and you're just trying to say, oh man, this guy's fucking wrong, when you don't even understand what I'm even fucking talking about. How shameless is this?
Where is he? Season 2, Natsuki Subaru High School. You are this guy. Like,
yeah.
Genuinely? No.
I think that so many of ReZero people that are just this obnoxious just relate to this fucking loser without any development afterwards. Just like the way that a lot of people relate to pre-Isekai Rudius or Rudius without any development and try to use that as a justification for their own existence. Straight up, I think you missed the entire fucking point. Yup, you are the most annoying, loudest, obnoxious retard that just points their fucking finger up, just like how Subaru did in their fucking first class, first class day, right? And made a mockery of himself. And everyone's like, what the fuck is this, bro?
No one likes you. You're so.
You aren't subscribed to Kaka even though you always react to him? Dude, I'm not even on my account. I'm on like my fucking business email account. I'm not subscribed to Kaka either, but like, not because I don't like Kaka. I like his videos, right? I watch him sometimes, and the issue is this, like, yo, Kaka, as like someone who's doing like the same thing as me, he uploads so much. And I just don't want, my,
Same as you, bro. You're copying me. I'm not saying that like I have created this meta. Anime reactions is not like a unique thing. But like you literally fucking DM'd me asking for support, how to fucking set up anime reactions and how to deal with copyright. I'm copying you. I'm doing what you, what?
Thing to be like filled with Kaka. Like, I just don't want that. But
no, I don't think, like, here's the thing. I'm indifferent with most people. I'm not here to fucking make friends. Like, I despise most people all equally. And I'm just here to make content off. And and obviously he's here to make content off my name too. And that's perfectly fine. But I feel like the way that I actually handle my business, at least, is genuine. And I try to fucking understand what's going on and come to a conclusion. This again is just fucking walking backwards from people just fucking clip farming and just clipping me out of context off of this tier list because they can't comprehend what a tier list looked like that because they didn't watch the fucking video. And now he's literally just setting up a simulation of me that is exactly the demon that these fucking losers in that comment section expect me to be. And now he's like, he's just virtue signaling. We're just literally just on a crucifixion of fake demons. Like, what are we doing?
Like his video. I think Kaka is very entertaining.
Fucking annoying. Also, this is AI.
Whoa, we're annoying.
You're so fucking annoying.
Wow.
Also, this is AI.
He's calling us annoying.
I think it's so annoying how you identify yourself as part of the fandom. Have a little bit of fucking backbone and pride for yourself. Like, why do you bend over and act as if like you're the ambassador to fandom? Oh, I know, because you want to be. You want to be the face of the fandom. You probably think, hey man, I'm a content creator with this much following, and I'm going to fucking LARP the popular talking points of this fandom, latch onto them, and utilize it. I don't think they're real fucking fans of you, though. I don't think they're real community members. These are short-term fucking tourists that only like you because you only say what they expect you to say. You're audience captured.
So fucking annoying. You're the loudest and the most confident, telling everyone in the classroom and everyone just like.
I have no hate for Echidna. Echidna is perfectly fine. I find his videos very fun. And when he says that these episodes are 17 out of 10, he has all the rights to feel that way. He does not try to like project his fucking opinions and make everyone feel such a way. He just shares his love for ReZero in a very fun way. And I appreciate that.
Shut the fuck up. And you know what? The more I think about it, the more I realize, yeah, of course you're gonna be like that. This is your favorite story.
Of course, that's what I've been saying. That's literally what I've been saying.
Probably relate to this fucking loser incel.
What?
Yeah,
they had us the first half, I'm not gonna lie.
What?
Play the clip more. He's not an incel.
What? Is that why? Is that why we love ReZero so much? Because it relates to like...
I don't think he's an incel, Subaru.
Loser incel.
He's not really an incel. But you probably relate to this like fragmented, like flawed character who does get a development later. But the more I think about like what type of people are just the loudest and the most bold about this shit, holy fuck, it makes me actually start hating the show.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Really? I don't think I would like seriously hate like any show because of a fan base. Like I say that like
you say that yet you shit on Tensura all fucking day every day. Well, maybe he just hates like, you know, the actual source material. That's fair.
As a meme, right? But like seriously hating? I don't know.
Now, I've never let a fandom ever impact my perception.
Wait, like what ReZero fans is he dealing with? Like what? Dude, these guys like have to be
The people in your fucking comment section, the people in your fucking chat rage baiting and fucking just clip farming this shit. What are we talking about?
Like constantly in his chat, constantly like in his comments crying and like talking and all of that. I don't know.
No, they wouldn't be in my chat because they're probably banned and they're taking refugee in your fucking chat, just hoping that you're gonna speak something bad about me because they're not your actual fucking fans. These are just again my haters that want to use you as a fucking tool, and you're so fucking shameless that you take the bait for a crumb, just a couple fucking dollars. Is that fucking worth it? Fuck them. Like, I don't care about your opinion, but it's just when I'm a content creator and I get these fucking reads coming in, just yelling and spamming, it's the greatest of all time. The more that I just want to shit.
I mean, hey, it low-key is.
On this and just be real with you because God. And again, if you want to believe that your story is the greatest of all time, go for it. But I'm rating an anime as an anime reactor for an animation tier list. You have no understanding of the fucking context of what the situation is. What are we doing? Fucking damn, bro. Let people come to their own conclusion.
Yeah, okay, but like honestly, I feel like I view people like especially in my chat and my commenters who are coming to me like saying like a lot of dumb shit like, hey, did you check out like the new like trailer for like ReZero? Hey, did you like what the new episode was peak, right? I view them as like little kids who are like wanting to come and talk to you about your like their favorite thing. Like that's how I view them. Is that bad? Is that bad? Where he's like, hey, Ellen Stern, did you see the new like leaks for episode 12? And they know I'm Ellen Stern. They know I cover literally everything ReZero, and that came out like 2 days ago. Of course I would have covered it. I think they know I've seen it, but they're asking me because they want to talk to me about like how hyped they are, right? I view them as little kids who just want to talk.
I don't care. I'm not here to date, babysit. I'm here to do my own thing. And you're gonna follow my rules or you can fuck off. That's the way I run things. It's very strict. It's very military style. This is the way that I pump out content and protect my mental health. Like, he doesn't get like my level of fucking like chatters just constantly spamming or requesting. I guarantee you it's gonna change your fucking perception.
Their favorite thing. So I'm like, okay, like it sometimes gets annoying, but like especially when it's like over and over and over and over and over again, like and many times in like an hour. But like if it's just like 1 or 2 every few hours, like it's fine. The problem for ReZero is that there are so many larpers and people wanting the anime to adapt 100% of all pages of the LN, but they are just dumb. I mean, I guess like there's no like obviously so far this season, like regardless, there's always room to improve. What is from a novel point of view. If I was an anime, a lot of like my but it has been great so far this season. Like regardless, there's always room to improve. If Waffle had like let's say 2 more episodes, 3 more episodes, with a lot of like my issues with the adaptation would be alleviated. Though my issues with the adaptation is from a novel point of view. If I was an anime only, it wouldn't be an issue because I literally wouldn't know. Like I wouldn't know what was going on. But like the stuff they kept in was done very well, I think. My only issue with like the ReZero season 4 was yes, a little lack of creativity in some of the non-essential moments and the lighting. The lighting, it could be better. That's it. Those are my only 2 main issues when it comes to like just the anime.
Stop fucking overhyping this shit and then only for this shit to be let down.
Was it really a
letdown?
This
is an overrated anime. This is an overrated season.
Really? I don't think anything this last season even came close to ReZero. Like, I think it kind
of nothing came close to ReZero last season. It's just so fucking shameless, bro. Of course he's gonna say that. There's no objectivity here, not even a single ounce of critical thinking. It's just glaze ReZero no matter fucking what. Just, I think Wistoria absolutely does. But again, you're gonna denounce it because it's action focused. Then I'd offer, honestly, Nippon Sangoku, and even Needy Girl. I don't think they're better. I actually prefer the ReZero story more. But like to say that like, but again, he values probably the story as the most important thing while I'm judging many other categories too.
Cleared everything. Yeah, sure, certain weeks, especially with like the very like the more exposition episodes, maybe like Nippon or Witch Hat would go above. But like overall, on average, like ReZero's peaks were like higher than anything else.
So like explain this, right? Weren't you like him in winter season? Please elaborate. What did I do in winter season? Can you clip something that I said that somehow contradicts what I say? Have I been like a blind glazer over and over? And if I am, I'll actually like explain to you again, just like the Classroom the Elite example. I have a bias for this. I'm gonna put this high up. Like, what do you mean? Like, make my time fucking worth it. Because I'm pretty pissed right now. And I'm just gonna fucking perma you if you just waste my fucking time. Elaborate on your fucking opinion right now. You got 5 seconds. JJK? Yeah. And what did I say? I love JJK. I think that it's so fucking hype. I have a bias for it. And on top of that, I think that JJK in the way that Goso has directed season 3 was on another fucking level of art. But people can't acknowledge that because of the genre that the anime is attached to. Battle Shonen. Like, I think that people need to stop focusing on the genre or the story, but rather compare the talents being portrayed. Are you really gonna say that what Studio Mappa did with Goso storyboarding and directing most of the episodes and putting his creative, like, artistic interpretation onto the scene somehow, like, isn't worth glazing? I think that shit is overrated, but that shit actually moved me. It was unreal fucking hype. So how am I being like him in winter season? Right? This is not blind glaze. If I have a bias, I'll tell you, but on top of it, I'll explain to you that it actually fucking moved me. I love it too, just the highs in it. What are we doing here? You just fucking wanted my attention and you're fucking wasting my time pandering towards me now. 2-week vacation, no fucking parole. What the fuck is this conversation? Just like the fucking other guy. Remember the other guy from like 30 minutes ago coming in? I don't understand you. Not every episode can be season 1, episode 15. It's unfair. And you're like, yeah, I know. And I'm saying that was actually fucking peak and it's better than what I've seen. Like, what's the argument? What's the point? This is what I'm dealing with. They don't even understand their own fucking feelings and they can't even process a fucking thought. They start fucking typing because they're emotionally charged. The moment that I try to confront them with actual fucking rationale, what happens? Just fucking fumbles, bro. Fuck, dude. It's so annoying.
Anything else? I agree with Kako. Not every episode that was hype delivered. I mean, I guess, like, at the end of the day, it's all subjective, right?
It's a hot take many people will never be able to acknowledge. Why? Because it's the fucking popular thing to just say it is the greatest season of all time.
Yeah,
I think season 1 blows this out of the water. Season 4 hasn't even completed. It's its core 1.
I mean, I guess, like, it's...
Dude, season 4 hasn't even completed. This is the other Shameless thing. An incomplete season that has yet reached like the best of the best fucking moments just yet. Trying to solidify its claim as like the greatest fucking isekai anime, topping the top 10 charts 9 out of 10. Like, what are we? And it's just, how do you not see this?
If you're just comparing season 1 to core 1, sure, I suppose. Actually, I don't even know. Would I have core 1 below all of season 1? I don't know.
And you know what? You can glaze that core 1 is better in season 1. This is your right to have your opinion. That's perfectly fine. I have my opinion too. And I back that up with many different examples. And it makes sense. To suddenly act as if what I'm saying is blasphemy and that I'm hating on ReZero for this is utterly ridiculous.
I think the last stretch of these 5 episodes has been amazing. Has been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, sure it was.
In season 4 have been higher than any of the peaks in season 1. But then again, it's been a while since I watched season 1. He loves arc 3 a lot. Season 1 clears for now, not gonna lie. Season 2 alone was better than season 1.
Again, they're amazing arcs. Everyone prefers different types of storytelling. Some people really love this current arc with Subaru and his like emotional fucking like journey to figure out who he is and to have the confidence to actually believe that he is the person that everyone else is glazing him to be. It's like a cool moment. But again, not everyone is gonna like that. ReZero has more than just these moments. Some moments that moves me won't move you, and that's perfectly fine. But the moment that you start acting as if like I'm supposed to react in a certain way, just perceive something, so when if I don't, then somehow I'm unable to understand the characters and the lack of media literacy and all that, again, it just feels so fucking shameless. It's just so condescending and elitist, and it can only happen again from a fandom like fucking ReZero. Because again, it's that sweaty light novel crowd.
Season 4 clears 1 out of the water. I mean, season 4 had a lot of issues. Season 1 as well. But that was more like, season 1's issues were more like cutting stuff, right? While season 2's issues were more like, never mind. Season 2 also cut a lot of things. But season 2 had more clear like production issues. Did season 1 have the best production? I don't know. Season 3 was also really good. Season 4 has been really good. Was season 1's production better than season 2? I mean, season 3 and 4? I don't know about that, I'm gonna be honest. Especially with what I'm hearing about like core 2. That like, that Vincent, what is it? If that rumor is true about Vincent Chancellor having his longest cut like ever, and that being in the next core of ReZero, oh my god. Oh my god. Yeah, nothing in like season 1 is comparing to that. Obviously, Kaka is talking about core 1.
I think season 4 is
somehow he's become the fucking JJK aura merchant. Vincent Chancellor's key animation is somehow like a fucking 30-second cut is somehow gonna basically just like solidify this like 20-something episode season as like better production value than season 1 because of that fucking key animation. We've gone full circle.
It's like right up there with season 1 though for me. But if you're gonna tell me that these episodes are all fucking like 10 out of 10s, what are we talking about? Recency bias. Holy fucking inflation.
When it comes to 10 out of 10s, I think there are a few. Not obviously not all. Not all core 1.
Again, ratings, you think this is the 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 is the highest score that you could possibly give to an anime. I guess I just have higher standards than most people.
Episodes are 10 out of 10. For me, what I think is a 10 out of 10, obviously 11. 10, actually, no, 9 for sure. I think 9 for sure. 6 was a 10 out of 10. I don't know, like 6 is like lower, but I love 6. And maybe... yeah, I could see 10 being it. So 11, 10, 9. I don't know. Would I have 8s above 6? Maybe 8. I think it's fine. Like at least really close to a 10, right? These 4 and 6. I think 3 is like really overrated, but it was really good too. I think it's fine where it is, like a 9.8. But that's what I have. Kaka is just letting people get to him too much. IMO. I think he is, honestly.
I am simply voicing my opinions. And if I voice my opinions and my dissatisfaction with the shit that I'm seeing in my own community, suddenly I'm an emotional I got rage baited. What is this logic? I'm assertively saying, fuck off, I don't want you. This is how I feel about it, and I move on. How am I, what?
I think he's just getting so annoyed by ReZero fans that he's like being like really critical of it. And honestly, I haven't really heard much of the. I don't know why. Like I don't know why he doesn't think it's as good as it is. He's just saying it's overhyped, which like I mean I can't really argue if you just say something's overhyped because at the end of the day there's like nothing concrete I can like argue, right, or like try to disprove. I mean,
well, if you actually watch my fucking content, then maybe you would understand the talking points presented. But you're just again just clipping shit out of context with no understanding of even the problem statement, and you want to act as if you are this arbiter of logic and just like truth when you don't even fucking know who you're even arguing with.
It is fiction, right? But if you brought up some points, I could explain why I don't agree with these points. But he's just saying like overall it's overhyped. And then what, like the
Did I also not compare the fucking direction, the actual storytelling presentation? He didn't even understand what the fuck presentation of story even meant.
Presentation of dialogue, I guess, which I mean I argued against.
It's so dishonest. It's so fucking disingenuous. It's so
Thank you, BV Koza, for the 5 gifted.
fucking annoying, bro. Straight up, like I want nothing to do with these fucking that have no ounce of honesty. Nothing about like actually going in with an open mind and
what are you talking about? That's just That's just all fiction.
Of your own. No, it's all pre-made opinions.
Because it's
walking back from a fucking goal they've already made up.
You have to join. Wait, no. Yo, Kaka is trying to escape the cult. No, bring him back.
I was never part of your cult. I'm not part of your fandom. I'm my own fucking person with my own individual opinions. I don't need some sort of external community to bolster my fucking viewership. I do my own thing in my own fucking lane. You want to come in and join? Go ahead. But you want to come in and start being rude? I'm fucking banning you, deporting your fucking ass. What is this obsession with trying to like ride off of a fandom? Like, is that all you can do?
Bring him back. Go find him. we need to brainwash him with ReZero. We need to.
Like, you're laughing? I'm not laughing. I'm incredibly like annoyed at your shameless farming and misrepresentation of myself while not even understanding what the fuck I'm even saying.
Everything's a 10. Every ReZero episode's a 10 out of 10. Every single one. If you say otherwise, we will find it.
Yeah, they are entitled to their opinions. And how many times in this video have I said, you are free to believe whatever the fuck you want. Just don't come into my house and start fucking getting upset and annoyed at my opinions too. Just like how you think people are entitled to opinions. What about my own fucking opinion? What about my own fucking experience? How are people such fucking victims? Yet the same concept that they use as a shield is a fucking weapon.
We will find you.
All pre-made opinions, walking back from a fucking goal they've already made up in their minds.
Okay, oh my god, like the pre-made opinion things. Like I understand why it's pre-made. Like okay, first they have the assumption that white.
So you again acknowledge White Fox brand recognition. I leaked the episode. The source material readers know what peak is coming. So you're telling me again that no one's act like the majority group hasn't even watched the anime and they're fucking LARPing how amazing it is, and the moment that you actually try to give out your own anime unique experience and that goes against the popular sentiment, then it's like the bad one and that you're attacking the fandom. Like what are we doing? I'm just going in fucking circles right now. This is fucking stupid.
Fox is gonna do at least a decent to good job of adapting it, and they know what the story is gonna be. From that, I think it's fine. People have pre-made opinions about.
Yeah, sure. It's a great adaptation, but to say this is the greatest fucking fiction of all time, and you know what? Again, separating from the fucking story, you're gonna tell me that this anime is the fucking greatest thing of all fucking time right here, right now.
It being good, right? About the next episode being peak, amazing, 10 out of 10. Like I think that's fine. That's a fine thing to like to think and be hyped for, right? When we have like John Cho being like, "This is gonna be the best episode ever" on Twitter, I think it's fine because sure we have ice, we have like. Okay.
And again, I don't care what you fucking Twitter tards do over there. Okay, let me just close the fucking door. I had my fucking balcony open. I think though, it's actually 5 in the morning right now. I think people are going to work. Lazy fucks trying to get up for work now. I've been working this entire fucking time talking about ReZero.
First, trust in White Fox. We have ice leaks, and we know what's gonna happen next episode. Therefore, John Cho's like, this is just gonna be 10 out of 10. This is gonna clear fiction. I think that's fine, right? Because to us, it will clear fiction. To us,
sure. To you, the fandom that are just fucking LARPing of how much peak this fiction is because you've read the source material, sure, and you can have those opinions. I just don't want to see that shit in my house and yelling at me about how amazing it's gonna be. And then the moment that I come with my own authentic opinion, it doesn't align with yours. And then the fucking harassment and the fucking condescending remarks about me. That's what I fucking hate. That's what this is. It's that simple.
Lives up to it. Maybe not to you, because unlike you guys, we have read the novel and it really hits, right? And it will hit again for us in the anime. Because usually, like, novel readers who get that far will really like the show, right? Really like the show. I really like the series. Obviously, for anime only, you can be way more casual with it, right? You can be way more casual with your consumption of ReZero.
Because these are not anime watchers. These are just blind fucking glazers. Their only story they consume is this, and they could never appreciate anything fucking else.
Really? I feel like that's just like, you know, he's kind of strawmanning all ReZero glazers into people who don't watch anything else besides ReZero, which it's not true. I feel like those who are like, yeah.
How do you know that? How do you know that? You're just gonna use a buzzword? Straw man! So what? I think that the likelihood of these people having their profile pictures as only fucking ReZero shit, only fucking talking about ReZero, I checked their fucking profile history, their only comments are only on ReZero videos, that's what I'm fucking talking about. I think it makes a lot of reasonable, logical sense. I'm sure not everybody is just ReZero, but I think the overwhelming amount of the bad interactions that I've had are specifically from this group of people.
Elitists and stuff like that definitely watch a lot of anime. Definitely watch a lot of anime. I don't think ReZero is like an...
Yeah, you think that the people that I'm talking about watch a lot of anime? Sure. You know what their 4 favorite anime is? ReZero Season 1, ReZero Season 2, ReZero Season 3, and ReZero Season 4. What kind of argument is this? It's not even a reasonable one. Like, you really think that these people are actually trying to consume seasonal content at my fucking scale, or even lesser than that, right? Because at my scale, it's kind of crazy. No one's gonna watch 20 to 30 fucking separate shows. But in my opinion, based on the pattern of history, the engagement of where they're at, what they do, that's pretty fucking obvious to me.
Anime that you'd pick up when you're new. I don't think that's the case. It's not like really like you know, very popular. I mean, it's popular, don't get me wrong, but compared to like a lot of mainstream stuff, it's not even close.
This shit is so fucking mainstream, it's disgusting. ReZero actually think they're an unrecognized, underrated niche anime. Shameless, bro. You are the most popular isekai at this moment. You have broken TV fucking ratings contesting Breaking Bad and like Game of Thrones, because that's how fucking shameless the brigading got on IMDb. For again a season that's not even fucking complete. And then you're gonna say, not overrated, not overhyped. It's not too mainstream, it's not too pop. This shit was the most fucking watched anime in all of Crunchyroll in 2016. Should I bring that fucking region map again?
Not even close. His chat is genuinely that insufferable to make him believe that. I don't know. I feel like I'm so much more loose with my chat.
My chat is insufferable to make me believe that? What kind of gaslight is this? This dude is literally audience captured, LARPing as the fucking ambassador of the fandom. And somehow my chat is manipulating me to think this way? Are you fucking kidding me? People are crying in my chat secretly because they know that if they dare to speak out against my fucking take, that I'll probably ban them out of anger. When have I ever been persuaded by my own fucking chat and community? I just say what I say and I say fuck off if you don't like it. It's shameless. These people LARPing as if they fucking know me, trying to present me in a disingenuous way. And let's hear what he fucking says here about his own chat.
Close. It's not even close. His chat is genuinely that insufferable to make him believe that. I don't know. I feel like I'm so much more loose with my chat than he is.
Yeah, because you just want to go with the popular sentiment. There's not an ounce of fucking backbone and your own unique opinions. You just look at the fucking ratings and numbers and the motion and the fact that you're getting bolstered by this community, and you just want to keep going off of that. Why? Why do you think you're so loose with it? Why do you think so? And also, the argument that like, I'm not loose with my chat, therefore I'm becoming like I'm making him believe that. No, I argue for anything. I'm very contentious with my fucking chat.
Like Kakao has his chat in an iron grip. He has his chat in an iron grip. He has so many rules, like you can't fucking type anything. Like he has.
No, it's simple. Just don't ask for a fucking schedule. This again is just another disingenuous misrepresentation of me. I just say there's one fucking rule. Don't ask for a schedule. Don't ask for if we watch this or not. It's that simple.
Like, even if you type ads, that shit gets blocked. If you ask him what he's watching, I think that gets blocked. If you ask him what he's watching next, that gets blocked. If you ask him what he has watched, he's getting blocked. If you ask him...
Yeah, because what are you fucking asking right now? All your fucking proposed questions are stemming from this one rule about a schedule.
Watch something that gets blocked. Like, it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy.
Straight up. That's how I feel about it. You know what?
Like, again, just such a disingenuous representation of the way that I rule things. Thinking that I'm some sort of like this is literally like fucking like I don't even know what to call it. People, like plenty of people are able to just show up and just type what they want. But the only thing that I fucking hate is about the schedule. It's just that simple. Trying to make 3-4 separate things that pertains to the same fucking schedule concept and acting as if I'm running some sort of dictatorship here. Which again, I'd agree that this is a dictatorship, but a very fair one, a very systematic one.
Yep. All right, now.
Wisteria?
Let's
wait, Wisteria above ReZero? Why?
Yeah.
I thought like Wisteria was not, I mean, it was good, but like nothing special. We had it only in good tier.
Because you don't care about the story. You're not looking at the production value or the talent that is highlighting that product. And even if when I think about the story, I think that the way that Wisteria, it culminated from everything from season 1 to build up and exploded into a climactic finale. It was so fucking refreshing. All the hype shit, the underdog story truly blossomed into the greatest fucking display of underdog, you know, and everyone that was a hater believing in this guy. It was such a beautiful moment. That's only episode 4. And then the rest with the second Bloom stuff, with the Magia vendor shit. Holy fuck, just like the demonstration of power and how they've been set up as the greats. Like this is like pop off, payoff content of the story that's also just given cracked fucking production value. How is it not better than ReZero? Oh, I know. You are just a light novel glazer. That's not even considering the fact that this is only core 1 of ReZero. That hasn't even truly popped off just yet. There's not an ounce of honesty in your rating of these animes based on my criteria. If you want to believe that like Wisteria is just good because you don't like the story, that's perfectly fair. If you want to not rate the production value as important parameters, that's perfectly fine. But to act this fucking confused like a fucking monkey without even understanding what I'm even doing, just shameless.
Right? It's so much above it. What does he see in Wisteria? Like in Wisteria, yes, the directing was good, the animation was good, the production was good, it was great, but it did all like this. Okay, the production and its directing did all they could to elevate the series, to elevate the story, to elevate the characters.
Yeah, and I think that's actually crazy that a mid story, according to you, that was elevated to this fucking level because of production value, should deserve that title. That's impressive. You had a fucking shit garbage story shown in slop. And you executed in such a way that it moved so many people. Just, again, even with his own reasoning, this shit makes sense. But to him, again, he can't even perceive this way of thinking.
However, despite that, it didn't really hit. Like there was nothing, like none of these side characters are really interesting at all outside of like...
And that's perfectly fine. You just don't care about the characters or this type of story. And that's perfectly fine. But I'm able to actually separate my story alignment and bias and objectively rate an anime for what it fucking is and think for myself. That's the difference.
Elfie, a little bit. Julius, a little bit. They were just all super one-dimensional, or like there's only like one really good point about each one of them, right? And they were kind of ignored, like outside of their like specific moments, right? As for like Alfaria and Will's romance, I just don't think it's good. I just don't think Alfaria and Will's romance is good at all. It is just like it just doesn't go anywhere. It's like the same like obsession, and
it's never gonna go anywhere. The entire fucking story, I think, is just gonna go in loops. The story is broken fundamentally. But do you think I give a fuck about that? I come out every week excited because I know that this team working on this anime with this so-called mid-story is gonna make me have such a fucking fun time. Because it's just fun. It's just nice to look at. It's crisp, clean, hype characters, fun slice-of-life moments, underdog story that I really like. Again, story alignment there for me, the bias for sure. But even just like thinking about what this show has accomplished, what the character developments, a Will finally ascending, becoming actually like trusted by everyone else, all the non-believers believing in this guy. This was like an amazing fucking moment, but again, could never be appreciated or even acknowledged by someone like him that doesn't care to look for anything beyond, I guess, the story that he likes.
Never fully explained as to why it is. Sure, I guess it's a kind of a mystery, but I just don't think it's good. Yeah, sure, the fights are amazing. Yeah, I agree with that. The directing, especially like, you know, you guys like think back to when what Will was going through his memories and like how amazing like the directing was in that episode. Yes, that was really good. However, the contents it covered, the contents that the directing tried to elevate was just wasn't good, and that was my main issue with it.
Again, right? This is literally the exact opposite of the shonen aura merchant. What is the shonen battle aura, like battle shonen aura merchant? Like basically some people genuinely believe that like an anime is only good if it looks like Demon Slayer in its hype. It's gotta have fucking action and it's gotta look pretty. What did he just say here? Listen to that again.
So yes, that was really good. However, the contents it covered, the contents that the directing tried to elevate was just wasn't good, and that was my main issue with it. Like Wisteria was dealt.
Like basically, if the story is something that he doesn't like, he will not rate an anime no matter how well it's executed that high. He's basically the opposite of me. I try to separate that stuff. I try to really objectively look at something because I know that these animes, in my taste, it's not gonna like be the same as everyone else. That's why this tier list, I try to be impartial in a way while bringing in my inherent biases. But this is a very fair system that I figured out. Like, I think that I'm genuinely trying to be very honest and just straightforward. And in instances where I rate something higher where it shouldn't be, I just straight up fucking tell you. I love Classroom the Elite. I know this shit is not deserving to compete with these titles, but fuck it. Koenji popped off, give it to me.
Such an amazing studio for such a mid to decent story. I don't know.
It's such a condescending, elitist just attitude. And now I kind of understand why so many people are like off-put by him. Like, it's just so disrespectful and rude and elitist. And it is, again, that like same sentiment that I expect from a crowd of people, right? That like that enjoys like this shit and this shit, right? If a story is not big brain, deep, complex, it is not worth judging. It's gonna be trash no matter what. I actually let things outplay. And I think that it's actually amazing that if you have a so-called mid-story be elevated this high by the production value, and again, that's what anime is, you should just go stick to rating fucking source material, bro. This is not an anime tier list you're even talking about. You're fucking just rating the individual stories and how much it appeals to you.
Why? I don't know why he has like a story that high. Kaka cares too much about the production that he ignores the writing half the time. Yeah, true.
Isn't it crazy again that I would rate an animation based on the animation? These people are unfucking real. They can't understand what I'm saying. And the best part is, they think they're fucking smart. They genuinely think that they're intellectuals, yet they can't comprehend the simple concept that I mentioned over and over again. Actual fucking monkeys, bro.
I mean, I do think production is important, especially for anime, because anime literally means animation. But like, if the story is just boring, it doesn't matter how beautiful the animation is. It's just, I don't know, it's just, it's not gonna be that high in my books.
Yep. All right, now. And that's totally fair in your books. But this is my book, and you don't even understand what my book is. And you're gonna tell me that I'm just factually wrong because you've just completely misunderstood even anything that I'm talking about. Let's do this. Let's start promoting.
Promoting? What's ooh?
For sure these.
No, not Lord of Mysteries. It's fine.
For sure these.
Why is Tensura so high? Oh, with Lord of Mysteries?
Tensura genuinely was a great anime. You can't acknowledge this because you hate the show for whatever reason. You can't set aside your own personal biases and you will always hate on it. But here's the thing. I try to actually watch this shit with an open mind and come to my own conclusion without being told by external fandoms of how I should frame my opinions. This dude just goes with the fucking safe opinion of the fandom that he's bolstered by, and I can't fucking wait the moment they drop him because he said something that didn't align with this fucking, like basically the cult worship. That's gonna be a beautiful fucking moment, man. Audience captured content creators when the mask falls off. Oh my god.
But she's up.
Fuck it, I'm putting this up there. It's so much fun to me too. I think Tensura is the breaking point. I think that easily. Yeah.
Classroom Elite this high too. I mean, I love Classroom Elite. I think I had it in great, right? But I don't think it was Lord of Mysteries or Needy. I think Needy was higher for me. Yeah.
The more I think about this, the more I just appreciate the show, man.
And Witch Hat. I had to use Witch Hat like a lot lower. I think I had Witch Hat like third, right? No, fourth. Witch Hat below Tensura. I mean, I'm fine if it was Needy. I'm fine if you have Needy above Witch Hat, right? But like Tensura.
Yeah, because what did I say about Witch Hat? The perception. It's a season 1 that wasn't even a season 1 finale. It did not feel good. Again, it's just fucking, I've already explained this shit. It's a fucking 56-minute video.
No, I just don't think there's much.
Like, the least you could do is fucking go to the places where I fucking put the fucking anime in the rating and actually listen to my words rather than fucking just taking hate comments off of your fucking chat and just making shit up.
There's not that many great things about Tensura, right? But to be fair, he's also like, I'm a novel reader for that. So I literally know what was gonna happen. And I just know it's not gonna be good. So I don't have as much excitement with every episode. There's not as much theory crafting for me. But then again, I say that's but my favorite anime
Then it's ReZero
that we are reacting to. I've also read the novels for those. I just know there's not really much substance within Tensura.
Again, it's just your inherent bias. Even your argument that you just fucking said, immediately you realize, oh shit, the ReZero actually fucking exists. Like, just say it. Just say you hate just Tensura, move on.
Right. Anyways, I mean, that's kind of it. Like, I was curious about his ReZero like rating. I heard rumors. I had some spies come and tell me that.
Yeah, you know who those are? These are pathetic fucking low life, just planktons that hate watch me, and then they try to use you as a tool to like validate their own opinions because that's how insecure you fucks all are. And the difference between me is that I'm unironically the Sigma male. Isn't that cringe to call myself a Sigma male? I do think so though. I don't think there's anyone more fucking bold-headed, more like just like confident and just forward with my opinions that are also backed by pretty decent logic. I think I'm very fair too. But these people, they're not fair. They only care about the popular opinion and how their show is perceived by other people, whether it be content creators. Because again, these are fucking losers that need content creators to validate their existence of their favorite show. They have no personality. They have no fucking ambitions or dreams or goals. All they do is hate watch people they don't like, try to stir up drama and rage. But you know what? I try to ignore it, right? I try to ignore it. But the level of shameless fucking farming at the cost of my name, I just know it's gonna continue. That's why I want to make a fucking video like this.
He was talking shit. As for his points, I guess Kaga's very interesting. Like he definitely puts a lot of emphasis on like the production rather than like the story. I mean, it is important.
Yeah, why would I put so much emphasis on production value over the story, you know? I wonder why I would do that. Why would I do that?
Right? I actually think it's more important than like what people say it is. But like he has a completely different, like he has like way higher for me, or than me, and way higher than I guess the average person. As for like having a story of a ReZero, I have no, like really just from that you would have that eye, who knows? And I think the ReZero fans are getting to him. I think that like those episodes were amazing. I think the glaze is warranted. I have very few complaints about the new season, and I do think a lot of them, like a lot of the episodes are 10 out of 10. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Anyways, we're watching.
Yeah, just go with the popular opinion. Just say it's all fucking perfect and don't even voice your criticisms. And it's probably just gonna be just like, oh, some content was cut out. You have no actual fucking like backbone. You have no ability to actually contest ideas outside of the audience that you're captured by. And then you try to clip farm me in a disingenuous way for just a crumb of fucking views, bro.
YouTube. That was an interesting video. We kind of farmed. We farmed the farmer. We farmed the farmer for 40 minutes. Holy shit. I wonder how long this will be post editing. Farm story in. Yes. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Tell me if you think he's right or wrong in the comments. It's gonna be a bloodbath. Be careful out there in the comments. Put on a hazmat suit before looking at it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Just shameless.
So apparently,
yeah, I think he is a slimy little fucking snake. Yep. I watched the video. How long is this video? Like 2 hours. I watched the video to find myself exactly what he's doing. Doesn't even try to understand my words or my takes. Just jumps to random sections, asks this fucking delusional chat that just fucking hate me because again, that's not even his fucking fans. That's just a ReZero blind glazer trying to fucking set me up as someone that is like antagonistic and trying to ruin the fucking show. When I have rated and given this like the tier and the rating the highest possible with many other grades. Can't even acknowledge any of the fucking talking points that I say. Continuously uses whataboutism to reduce my fucking personal experiences. Talks as if he's like the objective, like rightful person when he doesn't even understand the problem statement being said. Like, how shameless is this? Genuinely, debate him? Why the fuck would I debate him? Last time I did that, he fucking went in circles, being a disingenuous little fucking rat about the Christopher Columbus jokes. And you know what? At that point, I said, I'm just gonna fucking let you go, bro. I don't want to deal with this shit. I want nothing to do with this kind of behavior. I think this is such a shameless way of doing drama farming. This is not the proper way of doing drama farming. And I guarantee you, all these comments, yep, just talk about me, bro. Just hate on me. Because at the end of the day, you can't even comprehend the words that I'm saying. And most of you are just fucking banned people from my chat, taking refugee at Ellen Historian's chat because you think that I am some bad guy. I'm here to do my own thing. I put my head down and do my own thing. Many times people somehow fucking show up in my lane though. And I tell them, get the fuck out of here. It's that simple, bro. Just leave my fucking name out of your mouth.